Hey dudes, Dude Man here. We're back with another Dude's Dive, the series where this dude dives into new games to see what they're all about. Today we are doing a Dude's Dive into I Want to Play the Villain. This one caught my eye because I thought the art style was cute. That's a really big hook for me, it's just art and the play and the little, I don't know, puppet-like characters. It looked cool and interesting, and there was like knights and fantasy actors. Basically, this game is kind of like Is the Seat Taken, for those who know what that is. If you don't, basically, every single character has a preference. Somebody might want to be in the audience, like, somebody might want to sit over here, somebody might want to play the princess, somebody might want to be the dragon kidnapping the princess, but they also don't want to be sitting on the right side of the stage. They all have different preferences, characteristics, and you have to make sure every single character fits in their appropriate spot to complete the round or the puzzle or the act, maybe, for the stage. I love puzzle games. I never actually played Is the Seat Taken, but I've watched so many of my friends play it. Maybe I'll play it eventually. I probably need to because it's a great game. I mean, you know me, I love games. But this one looked cool. It's coming out Q1 of 2027, so a bit of ways. But we'll see how I can do with these puzzles. Oh. You click her. Hold on. So you have levels, but I could just click new game. That's cool. Make everyone happy. Royal Intrigues. Act 1. Stage. Actors. Okay, so Lily. I want to wear a dress. So she's a maid. Emma. I want a trousers costume. The Squire. Max. I want to play a non-royal character. Eva wants to play a royal character. Is a squire considered a royal, Max? Nope, it's not. So that's the first stage done, and we move on to the next one. Oh, hold on. I totally didn't read what it actually... Probably nothing said there, that's just for lore, or setup. The king and the knight left the castle, and the princess's stepmother locked her in a tower. This hint might help you. We're not doing hints. So we got stepmother, princess, knight, and king. Alice wants to play a royal. Edward wants to play a villain. Tom is ready to play any role. We need more people like Tom in the acting field. And Jane wants to wear a dress. So Alice can be the royal. Jane can be the princess. Edward wants to be evil. And Tom will be the knight. So far, so good. The little princess hid the snake in her stepmother's room, but the snake escaped. The stepmother tried to poison the little princess, but the snake had no venom. So now it's the same 3 on each side, but now there's 6 people, all who want different things. Alice will play anybody, so we can save her. Play a royal, but not a villain, so he wants to be a princess. He wants to act with Alice. Jane wants to be a villain. Is a snake considered a villain? William wants to play a non-human character and does not want to act with Jane, and Tom wants to play a villain. So William and Tom will go together. Jane... Okay, I wasn't sure if it's... Oh, look how sad she is. I'm so sorry. Okay, wait. You want to play a villain? She's the villain? Oh, maybe she didn't kidnap her in this scenario. Maybe it doesn't, locking her in a tower doesn't count as being a villain, I guess? Okay. So, Alice will play anybody, Phil wants to act, and Dave wants to be a royal... Oh, wait. Oh, I see. Hold on. Tom wants to be a villain, and Jane wants to be a villain, and Dave wants to be a royal that's not a villain, so he has to be the princess, because the stepmother tries to poison the Okay, so yeah, the stepmother is evil in this one, but not in this one. So Alice and Phil just want to be anything. Alice be the stepmother, Phil be the snake. Oh, William's sad. Oh, he does not want to act with Jane, that's right. So that means... You have to be that. You want to play a villain, which means you have to be the stepmother. Oh, we just swap. Okay. I got a little twisted on that. You can change the story. Oh, which probably affects their preferences. The snake tricked the princess and she got lost in the forest. Everyone searched for her. The knight found the princess, but she was already dead. The stepmother found the princess and gave her a poisoned apple. The king found the princess and brought her home safely. Okay, villain, royal, non-human. So this one. Villain, royal. Oh, wait. Nope. Nope, because, okay, so stepmother. Okay, we'll do the middle one. Royal, Lily. Villain, stepmother, and non-human, Dave. He's the snake. So you pretty much get the gist, you know, you do it, and then as it goes on, more complicated preferences and roles. It looks like there's, yeah, see, Lisa has 3. Act with Oliver, neutral colored costume. Okay, so black and white. I do not want to play a villain. I want to play a heartbroken character. It gets more in-depth and makes you think, which I like. I like games. We all know this. I say this every Dude's Dive. Like, oh, I love this game. I love it for this. I like this puzzle. I like that it makes you think. So we have 2 different, can have a couple different stories. Let's look. Heartbroken, any role. Act with Alice, who can play, has to be heartbroken. Dua and Alice both want to be heartbroken. Lisa wants to act with Oliver. Oliver wants a trousers. Want a neutral colored. The squire fell in love with the maid, but the maid rejected him. Now, surely that doesn't make you a villain. Yeah, it doesn't make you a villain. You just, okay. The queen died and the king remarried, breaking the princess's heart. The stepmother killed the king. The princess's heart is broken. Lucas is anything. Alice wants to be heartbroken. Are you heartbroken for dying? No. The princess killed the king. So the stepmother should still be sad. You're heartbroken. If, okay. The princess rejected him. Okay, if the princess killed the king, then Lisa can be neutral. Yeah, hold on, we're gonna get you an Oliver. He has trousers. And then heartbroken. You're gonna be heartbroken. You want to go with them, and then you can be the queen. Awesome. Took me a little second, but I'm getting the hang of it. No changes for this one. The maid stole the queen's diamonds and blamed the squire. I like that you actually have to read it as well, like, think about it. Blamed the squire. The princess stole the stepmother's diamonds and blamed the maid. Royal. Royal. Non-royal, not a villain. I want to act with William. William wants to be a villain. Agnes wants to wear a dress, and Emma wants to be a non-royal with Phil. Okay. You want to be a non-royal and not a villain, which means, you want to act with William. William wants to be a villain. The maid stole the queen's diamonds and blamed the squire. So William and Tom go together. Royal, royal, dress, non-royal with Phil. Okay, so you want to wear a dress and you want to be a royal. Alice can be a royal. Royal, are you considered a royal? You are. Okay, so non-royal character, and then that one was pretty simple. Costumes. Oh, whoa, what? We have to dress them now instead of placing them? Okay. I want a trousers costume. I want to play a royal character in a neutral colored costume. Royal. So what, do I just... I'm just gonna, like... Nobody has anything... Okay, so we're just gonna put them all on heads, and then we can do the clothes. I want to play a unique character, and I want a trousers costume. You want a neutral colored costume. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Baron, that's a good look. Princess. A neutral colored... Oh, okay. It just can't be... Okay. Trousers. Neutral. I want to play a royal character in a neutral colored costume. I want to. Okay, so 3 barons. Oh, no. You want to play a royal character in a non. That's not considered. Okay, so Agnes. And you want to play a unique character. You want to play a royal character. Oh, yeah. That works. Okay. On to the next act. Oh, 8 people. Daniel, you have headphones. Why? I'm a little intimidated. The king returned from his travels and found an identical imposter king in the castle. The queen hired twin maids for her daughter. Okay. Unique. Oh, jeez. Okay, so she can't be twins, and she wants to be with Peter. Peter. Okay, let's go through them all. That's royal with Eva. Non-royal. I want to look like Edward. Okay, so they have to match. Okay, so if they have trousers, then they have to be in the exact same outfit. That's just a done diddly side. Peter can be anything. Colorful costume with Dave, who wants to be with Eva, who wants to be non-royal. So we'll put her in a maid. A royal with Eva. Colorful with Dave, so bam. Oh, who's Dave? Oh, sorry. Oh, well, Dave's not in there yet. Whoops. And then who wants to be... You want to play a unique character? Yep, okay, that's good. You can be the maid, you can be the queen. Nope, you can be the squire. It's Peter. Oh, no. Oh, okay, that's fine. We can switch. There you go. You got Peter, and then Daniel be the maid. Oh, my lord. Okay, well, we have... Oh, jeez. Let me just read through them all. Okay, they can be anything. Who wants to... Phil wants to look like Edward, so we're going to put them right next to each other. Going to be unique, neutral. I can figure it out better if I'm... So she can be anything, so save her. You want to look like Edward, so you want a neutral colored trousers costume, which means you both have to be barons. You want a neutral costume, so you could be maid or stepmother. Royal character, and you want to be unique. That's unique. Want to play a royal character in a neutral colored costume. Oh well. You could still be unique. You want a trousers. You are ready for anything. You want a neutral colored. You want... Dear. Is a squire? Squire's not royal. Yeah. Okay, so what can we... You have to be... Yeah. You want a trousers costume. Is this considered trousers? Oh no, we can make you the squire, and then you can be... No, a maid is not royal. Any role. You want trousers. Oh, just make him the king, duh. Yeah, I don't know why that took me so long. That was... I feel dumb about that one. On a hunt, the snake bit the king, but the baron paid the squire to hide the antidote. The king died on the way home, or the snake wasn't venomous and the king quickly recovered. The king went hunting and encountered the snake. The snake bit the king, but the king had an antidote and recovered. He struck it down and continued forward. When the king approached the snake, it ran away. You want to be a villain? You don't want to be with Lily. You want to play a non-royal living character. Okay. Any role, you're good. Villain with Lily, and you're a non-royal living character. You want to act with Margaret. Who wants to be a royal. Okay, this doesn't seem too hard. So you want to be with... Oh, you want to be with Margaret. And who, wait? You want to be with Lily. So villain... And, oh, a non... Oh, so she... a non-royal living character. that changes that, but then she's sad. So she has to be over here. So the Baron, are you considered a Venom? A snake? Okay. A villain with Lily, so you're the Baron. You do not want to be with Lily, so be the villain for striking it down. Does anybody want to be with William? No. You ready for anything? You want to be a royal, so be the king. And you just want to be with Margaret, and you can be the snake. Nice. 2 queens, 1 princess, 3 snakes. I do not want to act with Liza. You want to wear a dress. You want to act with Rose. You want to look different from Oliver. You want Max in matching costumes, so you two go together. A non-royal character and unique. You want to be with Rose. Okay, and Lucas, be unique. You want to wear a dress. They can both be snakes. You can that, you can a non-royal character. Wait, what? Oh, hold on. I thought he wanted to. Okay, nope, I understand. No snakes. You both can be queens. You want a neutral colored costume. Oh, which means you have to be a snake. Which means I might need to put you on the other side so you can be a snake. Which means... Yes. That's... That's and that's. Awesome. Oh my god. There's only 6 characters, but this one has 2, 4, 6 different scripts. We also have the Jester and the Baron's wife. A lot of roles. I haven't seen the Knight yet. A royal character in a tragedy hat. Villain with Henry. Dress. No tragedy and Henry. No villain and no Alice. Okay. The king announced a competition and promised a chest of gold to whoever could make him laugh. The squire tried but failed. Frustrated, nope. Knight tried but failed. That is not a knight. Oh. Send him to the guard while... The tramp tried to the king laughed so much he invited him to become the new jester. The tramp rejected the offer, so okay, those are all sad. The baron's wife gave the jester wine and encouraged him to be bolder. She secretly added truth serum to his glass. The jester joked about, okay. Jester revealed that nope. Queen noticed and gave the jester more wine to prevent a tragedy. He got too drunk to perform. That doesn't sound too bad. You want to perform with Alice. Okay, so they're good. We can move him around if needed. You want to play a royal character in a tragedy, so go be the king. It's not a tragedy to do these either two? Okay. Hey, that's weird. Maybe I have different definitions of what a tragedy is. You want Henry to perform with you? Where's Henry? You don't want a villain. You don't want to be with Alice. Okay, hold on. So if these aren't tragedies, then... just do the knight. And... where's Alice? They said that's not a tragedy. So... you don't want to be with Alice. You want to... okay. Dress. Royal. Villain. And... Henry. This isn't a tragedy. He has to be executed. It's so weird that the others got too drunk to perform. Is not oh, I guess, well... ordering the gathering, I guess a tragedy has to be actual death. I suppose so. Dragon and knight. There we go. And oracle. Now we're getting the cool costumes. And we're getting more and more complicated, though. That's... ugh. The dragon kidnapped the princess. The king... okay, there's no point in reading these until I know what they want. Royal dress. Royal. Non-royal, no Emma. Royal, but not happy. Non-royal, happy. Non-human, Phil. And okay, so Lily does not. Lily and Phil have to be together, and you can't be with Emma. So Phil, Lily, Emma, maybe, and then we'll see. Okay, royal, royal in a dress, non-human. So you have to be a dragon. Phil, are you considered a royal in a no? Which means, well, you don't have to be over there. Oh, which means they have to be over there. Because, unless, hold on. You want to play a royal? We don't need, oh wait, no, but if we, you do not want to perform with Lily. Jane could do that. Oh wait, you don't want to perform. Lily, do not want Emma to perform with me. See, that's, okay, Dave wants to play a non-royal. He can be the Oracle. So, the princess was in love with the knight, but one day he disappeared. She went to the Oracle to find out where her beloved was. The Oracle said the dragon kidnapped him. The princess cried for a month. Okay. Royal, non-happy royal, or non-royal happy. Oh wait, royal. Okay, so they can't be together. They can't be in the same story. So I'm gonna have to move people around. Put him there. The dragon kidnapped the princess. The king promised her hand to whoever rescued her. The knight went first, but the dragon ate him. That is a not happy story. Phil can be a princess. You want to play a royal in a dress. You want to play a non-royal in a happy story. And you want to play a human without Lily. That could work. Princess became depressed. The king sent him on an important mission. The princess calmed down and peacefully waited for the knight's return. Human, and Max wants to... that's happy. I would say this is a happy story. Yeah, and then Jane can be a princess. And then Emma is a knight a royal? He's not a royal, so we have to change this one. The Baron tried to poison the dragon, but the dragon dragged him into the cave and didn't let him go. Baron's not royal? Tramp. Tramp. Oh my god, this is our first tough one. Non-royal and a happy, royal and a dress. Okay. I'm going to perform with him. Ah! Ah! Wait, what?
No.
Oh, you're sad either way. Oh my god, that was just pure luck of button pressing. I knew I was so close. That was the toughest one yet. That was actually really tough. The non-happy, the happy, the not together. That took longer than I wanted. Steve. Human without Lucas. I want to play in a story with 2 jesters. I want to be the only royal on stage. A unique character. I want to act with Lily. Lily's ready to do anything. You do not want to meet Lucas. You do not want to meet Steve. A unique character. You do not want to... You want to act with Agnes. You want to be with Lily. Eva wants to be with Lily. Lily... Agnes does not care. Tom wants to be with Agnes. And Edward wants to be unique. Okay. So we have... Okay, so they want... He wants 2 jesters. And the only royal. A non-human... A unique character in a dress. You want to act with Agnes. You do not want to wear a dress. That's not a dress. You want to be the only royal? That is... You do not want to meet Steve. You don't want to meet Lucas. So Lucas and Rose have to be together, which means that these 2 have to be... We have to swap something.
Huh.
I want to act with Lily. I guess they could both be over there. Agnes. Okay. Any role. Act with Lily, not a dress. Non-human. You want to be a royal. Human. Unique. Unique in a dress. Act with Agnes, no dress. You're a tramp. Unique. Be a king. And be a tramp. That one wasn't too bad. That was honestly pretty easy. Dragon, oracles, and wives. Human. Any role. Solo. Oh god. Okay. And human. Any role. I want to look like... Okay, you said non-human, so you get the dragon. Look like Daniel, but different from Alice. So... That's pretty easy, actually. That was easy. We're back to the stories. Only 4 characters, though, so it shouldn't be too bad. I want to play, but not an imposter. I want to play a villain, but not an imposter. I want to play an imposter. I want to play an imposter and wear a colorful costume. Squire dressed as a maid. That's not colorful. That's not colorful. I want to play a villain, but not an imposter. The squire dressed as a maid to spy on the princess in her room. The princess noticed nothing and asked him to impersonate her at a family gathering while she slipped away on a secret date. You're an imposter. Is that considered a villain? No. The princess disguised herself as a squire to secretly want to go to the city. Nope. The princess disguised herself as a squire and went to the city, but there she met the baron. He recognized the princess and kidnapped her. You want to play, but not an imposter, and you want to play an imposter. Imposter and not an imposter. Let's see. How far does this go? We're on ticket 17. This is only Act 1 as well. Why are they ghosts? Oh, because... Okay. Villain, royal, not ghost. This is starting to... Oh, my lord. No William, and no villain. Ghost... Like character who do not... Okay. One night the king went on a date with the maid and saw her ghost, not knowing she was pretending. So, you're pretending. You want to play a villain, but not a ghost. You don't want to be with Phil. You want to play a royal, but not a ghost. Put you over there for now. Any role. I love you, Peter. Villain, but not a ghost. Want to be a villain and a royal, but not a ghost. One night the maid woke to screams from the royal chamber and saw the queen on the floor. She rushed to help, only to find the queen was just pretending to scare the king. She rushed to help, but it was only the queen's ghost. The real queen had died ages ago. Is that considered a villain? No. Pretending only to scare the king. Scaring the king is counting as a villain. You don't want to be with William, though. She's indifferent. Want to play a villain, but not a ghost. Oh dear. 2 villains. Oh, I can change the top. Oh, they don't have to be a ghost. Oh. One night, the maid woke to screams from the royal chamber and saw the queen wandering with her eyes closed. She rushed to help only to find the queen just pretending to scare the king. One night, the king went on a date with the maid, but on his way, he met the queen wandering with her eyes closed. In terror, he cried out and woke the queen. The king died of fright, not knowing she was only pretending. So you're a villain. You don't want to be with Phil. You want to be a royal that's not a ghost. You're not a villain. Is he a villain for cheating on her? And Peter can be anything. Peter, I love you. Be the maid. I mean, I guess, yeah, I should have Freaking known that cheating was a villain. 8 people. Okay. Ghost. Royal. Non-royal. Neutral. These are all seeming too easy. You want to look different from Emma. You want to be a royal in a dress. Royal and unique. Okay. So. A non-royal ghost. That's easy. That's specific. You want to be different from Emma, which means you have to be a queen ghost. You be a maid ghost. Non-royal, a neutral colored costume. You want to be a royal that's unique. Be the king. A royal with a dress. A royal. I'm okay. Non-royal and neutral colored. Non-royal. Be a knight, Lily. I like the costume dress-ups. They are simple. Oh, we did it! Is there a chapter 2? Ah, Abracadabra coming soon. Okay. So, neat. 18 different levels in total per chapter. Chapter 2 is Abracadabra. I wonder how many chapters there's going to be in the full game. Which one was the one that drove me mad? Ugh, level 13 drove me crazy. Oh, but that was fun. That was a good time. There's a guy now. Oh, Abracadabra. So maybe it's not all just... Maybe it's not just all knights. Maybe there's... Oh, there's a scuba down here too. I just gotta boast and say I did that without any hints. Level 13, I did spam click a little bit for hope of somehow passing it, which I did, but I didn't use any hints. But this was a dude's dive into I Want to Play the Villain. I enjoyed it. I liked the thinking. I liked the dressing up. Having the first chapter be knights and dragons and stuff was a really big selling point for me because I'm a fantasy nerd. I love it. I love Dungeons and Dragons and Lord of the Rings and all sorts of fantastical, mystical things. I'm sure the magician chapter will also be fun though, whatever it entails besides a magician's hat. But I liked the nice variety here with the Baron and the dragon and the ghosts. I'm excited to see what else they have in store. Like I said, the game comes out Q1 of 2027. No specific release date beyond that. If you want to check out the game for yourself, the demo is on Steam. Solve the puzzles. You know, maybe you can find other different ways. I'm sure there's a couple ways you can do some of them. Like, I was like, that character could have gone there, that character could have gone there. But overall, it is pretty strict on how you do it, but that's the point of the puzzles. If you made it to the end of the video, though, thank you, dear viewer. I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, morning, etc. Again, the game is I Want to Play the Villain. Thanks for watching this Dude's Dive, and I'll see you dudes in the next video. Bye-bye.